an admittedly insane idea, but if I don't ask you this, it's just, it's gonna haunt me the rest of my life.
What?
So listen, here's the deal. This is what we should do. You should get off the train with me here in Vienna and come check out the town.
What?
Come on, it'll be fun. Come on.
What would we do?
I don't know.
You know, I believe if there's any kind of God, it wouldn't be in any of us. Not you or me, but just this little space in between. If there's any kind of magic in this world, it must be in the attempt of understanding someone, sharing something. I know, it's almost impossible to succeed, but who cares, really? The answer must be in the attempt.
The first film was really just about trying to capture two people connecting. You know, the intangible thing between these two people that, it was a very minimalist design. Nothing great happened in the movie other than this connection. So I just remember wanting to make a film just about that.
I think he's crazy about you. You gonna see him again?
We haven't talked about that yet.
I remember Julie once saying, this movie is boring. Call someone to write some jokes. This is really boring, Rick. And Rick said, I've been with you in Vienna for 6 weeks and I haven't been bored for 1 second.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
So if you can be as interesting and whole as you are here in this room in front of the camera and somebody's bored in a 2-hour movie, then I don't like them. I don't care if they don't like our movie, because that's somebody that's not who I'm making this movie for.
So you have been on a journey. You are an adventurer. A seeker. You need to resign yourself to the awkwardness of life. Only if you find peace within yourself will you find true connection with others.
You think tonight's it, huh? I mean, that tonight's our only night. Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Come here.
What?
Come here.
It's the only way now.
Well, all right. Let's do it. We'll just make tonight great. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm great. Do you want to maybe get a cup of coffee?
Didn't you just say you have a plane to catch?
Yeah. But I mean, I have a little time.
Okay.
Can you believe it was 9 years ago that we were walking around Vienna?
9 years? No, that's impossible.
No, it was. I know. It feels like 2 months ago to me, but it was summer '94.
Do I look any different?
All right, your train's gonna leave. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I do.
I'd have to see you naked.
What?
I know. I'm sorry. I know. Your hair was different.
The great Sam Fuller. I remember him speaking at a thing. He says, cinema's about, don't talk about it, show it. You don't talk about a character and experience. You show them having the experience.
Let's get on that boat. Come on.
No.
No, come on. It'll be fun.
But I never approached cinema like that. I always thought people talking was so evocative, and what they're describing, it has a double effect. Not only does it conjure what they're talking about in the viewer's mind, because you're not showing it, to me it's more interesting, because you not only do you get the essence of them and what they're saying, but also what they're talking about.
I feel like if somebody were to touch me, I would dissolve into molecules. reality and love are almost contradictory for me. It's funny. Every single of my exes, then they're married. Men go out with me, we break up, and then they get married. And later they call me to thank me for teaching them what love is. And why didn't they ask me to marry them? I would have said no, but at least they could have asked. But it's my fault. I know it's my fault because I never felt it was the right man. Never. But what does it mean, the right man? The love of your life? The concept is absurd. The idea that we can only be complete with another person is evil, right? So, I want to try something.
What?
I want to see if you stay together or if you dissolve into molecules.
How am I doing?
Still here.
Good, I like being here.
It's not about like what's happening or what twist is happening there. It's an emotional arc, an emotional, like there is a first act, second act, third act, but it's just on an emotional level.
Now that we've met again, we can change our memory of that December 16th. It no longer has that sad ending of us never seeing each other again, right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess the memory's never finished, as long as you're alive.
Baby, you are gonna miss that plane.
I know.
All three of these movies are about a connection between two people. And to really capture that on film, he wanted our help in creating these people who would connect, you know, so that it could be something authentic about it, something real about it. Lots of directors ask you to be a part of their vision, but almost nobody asks you to find the vision with them.
Listen, I've just been checking you out from across the cafe, and I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but you are by far the best-looking woman in this place.
I don't talk to strangers.
Well, that's the thing, I'm not a stranger. Summer '94.
Yeah, you give me a word, I take the word, and then I will write a poem with the word inside. If you feel it adds something to your life in any way, then you can pay me whatever you feel like.
Milkshake.
Milkshake? Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to say rooster prick, but great. Milkshake.
Mistaking me for someone else.
No. We even fell in love. Let's say that you and I were together all the time. And you'd start to hate a lot of my mannerisms. The way every time that we would have people over, I'd be insecure and I'd get a little too drunk.
Why am I finding myself so attracted to this woman?
Or the way I tell the same stupid pseudo-intellectual story again and again.
He tells me that even though I have an offer for an amazing job, he wants me to throw it all away and move to Chicago.
That's not what I said.
Yes,
I said
so
I
we can
missed him.
babysit every other weekend for his ex-wife.
See, I've heard all those stories. So, of course I'm sick of myself. But being with you, it's made me feel like I was somebody else.
If we're meeting for the first time today on a train, would you find me attractive?
Of course.
No, but really, right now, as I am, would you start talking to me? Would you ask me to get off the train with you?
Think of it like this. Jump ahead 10, 20 years, okay? And you're married. And only your marriage doesn't have that same energy that it used to have.
I don't want to live a boring life where two people own each other, where two people are institutionalized in a box that others created, because that is a bunch of stifling bullshit.
You start to blame your husband. You start to think about all those guys you've met in your life and what might have happened if you picked up with one of them, right? Well, I'm one of those guys. That's me. What this really could be is a gigantic favor to both you and your future husband to find out that you're not missing out on anything. I'm just as big as loser as he is, totally unmotivated, totally boring, and you made the right choice and you're really happy.
You know what's going on here? I don't think I love you anymore.
I just traveled all the way from the future. I was just with your 82-year-old self who gave me a letter to read to you. So here I am.
Read it.
Okay. All right. Here it is. Dear Celine, I'm sending you this young man. Yes, young, and he will be your escort. God knows he has many problems and has struggled his whole life connecting and being present even with those he loves the most. And
And for that, he is deeply sorry. But you are his only hope.
Okay, Jesse, can you stop this stupid game? We're not in one of your stories, okay? Did you hear what I said to you back in the room? Did you hear me?
Now, whether you don't love me anymore? I figured you didn't mean it, but if you did, then, you know something? You're just like the little girls and everybody else. You want to live inside some fairy tale. Right? I put up with plenty of your shit. And if you think I'm just some dog who's gonna keep coming back, then you're wrong. But if you want true love, then this is it. This is real life. It's not perfect, but it's real. And if you can't see it, then you're blind, all right? I give up.
It's really a mirror, you know, it's where you're at in your own life. And, you know, if you're about to break up with someone, the movie could be a reflection of that. If you've endured, you know, a relationship and it's still working for you, it could be an expression of that.
Okay. Get your poem.
All right.
Will you read it to us?
Sure, okay. Daydream delusion. Limousine eyelash. Oh, baby, with your pretty face. Drop a tear in my wine glass. Look at those big eyes. See what you mean to me. Sweet cakes and milkshakes. I'm a delusion angel. I'm a fantasy parade. I want you to know what I think. Don't want you to guess anymore. You have no idea where I came from. You have no idea where we're going. Lodged in life. Like branches in the river, flowing downstream, caught in the current. I carry you. You'll carry me. That's how it could be. Don't you know me? Don't you know me by now?
It sounds weird to say, but I mean, it's kind of a dream come true to make something that is intensely personal and that you love and do it only for yourself, and then have other people actually like it. And that almost never happens. It's unique. Most things that you work on are not. And this is, you know, they may be good, they may be not good or whatever, but this one is unique.
What has been the most rewarding thing for you to do these films?
Being with each other.
Yeah.